In support of our goals and in light of the shift in the balance of risks, today the Federal Open Market Committee decided to lower our policy interest rate by a quarter percentage point.
I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life.
Okay, guys, welcome to the weekend update. I know that everybody's been waiting for the Fed to drop interest rates. They did so this week. They dropped the Fed funds rate. And the only link that I'm putting on the dashboard this week, and there'll be several links within there. So you've got always a way to find news, resources, and rates within the weekend update dashboard. But the primary focus is if you're one of those people asking how much lower your mortgage rate is. After Fed Day, this is required reading. So check it out here. Here's the link. It's in the body of the weekend update dashboard, which is available for you 24/7. But if you're wondering what the net effect was, well, actually, in the days leading up to the Fed announcement, rates had been going down and sharply up the days following. So that'll be yesterday and today. Now, here's some good news. This kind of movement that we've all been waiting for has created the biggest jump in mortgage applications since 2021. Now, here's the catch, and this is why last week I mentioned when we get calls for clients about doing refi cash out debt consolidation, we want to take a deeper look to see if it makes more sense for them to use that homeowner tax exemption of $250,000 per owner. If you're a married couple, that's $500,000 in cap gains tax exemption as long as you lived in the home as your primary residence 2 of the last 5 years. So I want to make this a tax video, but you've got huge opportunity to take tax-free upside in earnings and use it to pay off potentially high interest rate debt. May make more sense to just go buy a new home, pay off your debt, and do it that way instead of borrowing money from me. So rest assured, as we're getting refinance calls in, we're taking a strong look. Hey, is this home still meeting your needs? Is there something better we could utilize your home equity for, aka buy another house? Details about the week of rate summaries in there, again showing a massive increase in applications, a little bit dip down in rates to start the week, and then kind of a jump up after the Fed announced the 0.25% rate cut, and then some questions about further rate cuts this year, whether that'll be 2 or 3 to finish out 2025. Last thing I want to draw your attention to, and I want to compare, right? Hey, we're sitting here in September of 2025. What if we were looking at purchasing a home in January of 2025 when rates were about as high as they've been at any point this year? A couple times we've reached this kind of low 7s, mid 7s interest rate. So click on the example, the mortgage coach that I sent over to one of our partners for an open house she's got this weekend. And really what I'm contrasting here is, what if the person was buying a home today, receiving a credit from the seller, versus purchasing a home in January of 2025 this year and potentially not getting an incentive? I think you guys understand that we've got much more inventory on the market today than we've had at really any point this year. So that's still creating an opportunity for buyers to receive incentives. Short scenario here. If you were looking at putting 20% down on this home in January, no credits, versus 20% down on this home today with improved rates and improved probability of receiving seller credits, you're talking about $12,000 a year, $36,000 over the next 3 years in interest savings. You're talking about an interest rate that's in the high 5s versus an interest rate's in the low 7s. So if you're holding open houses this week, which I know most of you are, if you want a comparison, reach out to us. Let us help show potential buyers the benefit of buying now versus waiting until there's more competition from buyers and less incentive from sellers. Again, we put this all together in our housing link pages for our partners. If you're interested in something like this, please let us know. Don't forget to, in the weekend update dashboard, we have our brand new client dashboard that really cuts through some of the noise and just the clutter and clickbait related to what's happening in the interest rate and mortgage market. You can go ahead and open this and share it with any of your clients. Check it out for yourself. A lot of the same features of the weekend update dashboard built for agents, but for clients. And as always, Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Lending Perspective YouTube page. We really appreciate you watching. We really appreciate you sharing. And if you get any value out of the content that we create, please just drop a like. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful weekend. We totally appreciate you guys. We're available all weekend if you need us, and we'll talk to you soon.